Hi, good morning. It's Simon at Vans Today in Worcester, and I'm going to give you a quick video walk around of this 2017 on a 17 plate. It is the Citroen Dispatch 1.6 HDI Enterprise. Enterprise being their top of the range specification. It is in the long wheelbase format, or the XL format as it's known in the Citroen terms. So this is the longest Dispatch that you can buy. It is 1.6 HDI 5-speed gearbox with a 95 brake horsepower engine. If you decided you needed a bit more oomph than that, then we can remap it for you. We do have a Pendle Performance remap franchise that will knock it onto the door with about 140 brake horsepower with a remap behind it. If that bothers you or not, it drives perfectly well as it is at the moment, to be fair. This is a 2 keeper from new vehicle. We did previously supply it to the 2nd keeper, a local business, and it has recently come back in part exchange. It has now covered 54,000 miles. There is a service history with it. We will be double checking all servicing items and servicing before it goes back out the door if required. Now, the purpose of these videos, they are warts and all. I will show you the good bits and I will show you the bad bits. The vast majority of our customers will watch these videos and actually buy off the video and either come and collect or get the van delivered to them. As I say, spade is a spade. We do show you all of the bits and pieces, okay? Right, so I'm going to start up here on the roof. It is a van that hasn't arrived in with a roof rack on it. It does have the air vent in the roof there, as you can see. That is increasingly seen on vans. It is a health and safety aspect depending on what you're carrying in the back. But I believe this was property maintenance before the 2nd keeper, who is a local business, bought it. So yeah, it is what it is. Windscreen, no major stone chips on the windscreen. Okay, there are some stone chips. None of them I think are an MOT issue. If they are, then obviously that is our responsibility, because we will be putting a fresh 12 months MOT on this vehicle before it goes out the door. Front end of the vehicle, the bonnet, etc., not stone chipped up or anything. The vast majority of the front end of this van is made of plastic, so from here all the way downwards it's just a massive slab of plastic, so it doesn't particularly chip up badly or anything. Your front grills and the front of the front bumper are all in good condition. The reason why we have plate covers on is because there's some unscrupulous people that will steal the registration number of a vehicle on the forecourt and try and clone the van, which is why we cover the plate over. Let's start off. Passenger side headlamp unit, that's in good order. Passenger side front bumper corner, again in good order with no scuffing on it. Coming around to the driver's side, your driver's side headlamp unit, that is in good order. And then your driver's side front bumper corner, again, that's in good order with no scuffing. If we look from this angle down the driver's side of the vehicle, straight and tidy, no major dents or dings to point out to you. In fact, there's nothing particularly to point out to you cosmetically that I can see at the moment on this side. Your driver's side front wing has your side repeater present, which is in good order. Your driver's side front steel wheel has small elements of corrosion on it. It has a Hankook tyre fitted to it. That tyre has that amount of tread depth on it, as you can see, which I would suggest is about the 5mm mark. Where we are with tyres, anything less than 3mm we replace before it goes out the door, legal limit being 1.6mm. Your mirror unit, outer case and the mirror itself is in good order with no damage on it. Your driver's side door glass, that is also in good order. Have a look at your alignment of your doors, all looking pretty good for Citroen. Your driver's side door handle, that's in good order as well. And then coming just down your door edges here, all in pretty good condition with no major damage on there or anything. Okay, your sliding door handle, that is also in good order. And if I get down low here now and have a look at your sills, hopefully you can see that the sills are in good condition with no apparent damage on those either. Now, your black protective strip that goes down the side of the vehicle, that is also in good condition with no signs of any damage on there. The overview, let's just give you a quick overview of the side of the van whilst we're here. That is also in good order. It's all, as I say, the van as a whole is in good order. Your upper quarter this side is in good order, and your lower quarter this side is also in good order. Your steel wheel on this side is in good condition, with no, it's actually in pretty good condition to be fair. It's a Continental tyre on this one, and that tyre has loads of tyre tread depth, as you can see there. I'd suggest around the 7mm mark. Your rear bumper corner this side has no damage on it. What you do have, which is very common on these, is your door hinges have a small element of corrosion on them. You just start to see them there. The reason they do that is because it actually sticks out from the side of the vehicle. So what we tend to do is just cut those up, touch them in, or worst case scenario, we'll get the smart repair man just to give them a quick paint. Your rear light unit, that's the word I'm looking for, on the driver's side is in good order, as you can see. Coming around to the rear end of the van, we have the factory barn doors on a 50/50 format. We have high level brake light up here. Have a look at your door edges as I bring the video down. You can see no major damage on those. A couple of minor touch-ins to do, but nothing major. The driver's side rear door, good order. And the passenger side rear door, again, that's in good order with no major damage on there either. Having a look at your rear bumper. So the rear bumper has areas of wear and tear on it, okay? There are areas of a bit of scratching on top of the bumper. It is a black plastic bumper, so it doesn't really show up. Your rear reflector in the bumper, that's all good. Your reverse parking sensors are all present and working fine. So that's all good. And what we do have, ever so slightly here, you can just about make out a little bit of scratching on the black bumper there, but again, it's nothing major, and the vast majority of it is all okay. That we would say is all good for the vehicle, for the age and the miles. So opening up the vehicle, we have, it's a twin side loading door, just in case you haven't clocked that bit. So twin side loading doors. We have a factory bulkhead. We have the removable cover here, which gives you additional load length through to underneath your front passenger seats. Bulkhead has small bits of wear and tear on it, nothing major, but there are bits of wear and tear on it. The ply lining in the back, the sun's going to play up now, isn't it? So ply lining in the back, done a job. It's not too bad. And then the flooring, it's the expensive flooring. It actually looks worse on the camera than it does in real life. It is the nice heavy duty flooring, as you can see. Okay, we might need to give it a bit of a further clean, or to be quite frankly, maybe even a bit of garage floor paint to make it look nice and clean again. So I think maybe another quick go here. For some reason we have the cover missing, or it's not missing, the cover for the rear door is there. It wasn't like that when it came in, so I'm not quite sure what's happened whilst I've been away on holiday, but we'll get that refitted on there for you. But if you have a look on the metalwork on the inside of the rear doors, actually not in bad order. Same here, the metalwork going around the door edges, yes, there are marks on it, but there's nothing major on it. This is just to stop you banging your head. Health and safety gone mad, isn't it? And then inside of the rear doors, this side, again, not too bad. We do have a hole in that one. Very easy to replace, to be honest with you, so we can always get that sorted out on it. But inside the van, not too bad at all. It has done a job. It could do with a bit of a further clean and a tidy up. Don't mind getting that sorted out for you. But the ply lining, etc., all has plenty of life left in it. Now, if we look down the side of the vehicle from this angle, this side, there's a couple of little bits and pieces. It's purely cosmetic to point out to you. I will show you as we go along. First thing I'm going to say is we're going to have to put a new rear light unit on it here, okay? Probably haven't noticed, I didn't notice, but it's got a little hole in the rear light unit. So we'll get that sorted out on it for you. Upper quarter this side, that's all looking pretty good. Lower quarter this side, on the whole, pretty good, but there are two marks on there, okay? So we've got a little dent manding there, and they've just slightly caught it there. I'd suggest, yeah, whether something, it feels like something's just come up and hit the arch there. So there's a little bit of a ding there as well, okay? Your passenger side rear steel wheel has small marks of corrosion on it. We have a Continental tyre on this side as well. Sidewall of the tyre is slightly worn from rubbing up against the curb, nothing major. Tyre itself has plenty of tyre tread depth on there. This is your fuel filler on this side with a lockable factory cap on it. So there's just 2 marks on that side. Your sliding door this side, all pretty good. Look at your sills, those are all good. Your black protective strip going down the side of it is all in pretty good condition as well. Opening up your sliding door from this angle, as you can see, it rolls back and holds into place nicely as you would expect. And if you have a look at your door shuts down here, they're pretty clean and tidy. What I'm also going to get done is, this is obviously the side of the vehicle where more stuff is coming in and out. It's really common on these dispatches for this painted part of the sill to get a little bit dinged and scratched from people getting in and out with their feet and stuff. So I'm going to get the smart repairer just to smart and tidy that up a little bit for you, so you'll have a nice freshly painted sill. Plastic part of the sill, that's all in good order. Just another viewpoint of your bulkhead, ceiling, rear of the vehicle and the flooring there for you. Sliding door closes nicely. Door handles all good. Door handle and lock this side all good. Everything all looking pretty nice and tidy there. Sliding door, passenger door this side, excuse the shadows, but yeah, on the whole all good. Your door glass is good. Your door mirror case and door mirrors are good. And then your passenger side front wing. Now again, ever so slightly, is a little ding there, ever so slightly. Probably highlighted more by the sun today. So we get the dent man in just to have a quick look at that. Quick look at that one on the rear as well. Well, there's 2 on the rear quarters now, I think. So we'll get him to have a quick look at those whilst he's in as well. See what we can do, see how far we can get with it. We have a steel wheel with the elements of corrosion on the steel wheel. Has a Hankook tyre. Tyre looking, take my glasses off a second, I'd say about 4 to 5 mil. Again, we'll double check that before it goes out the door. Now then, trying to do an interior video today in the bright sunlight is always a bit of a battle, but hopefully the camera will adjust slightly. So your door card's in the front, passenger door card, clean and tidy, no major scuffing or damage on it. Same with your speaker cover, door handles, electric window switch, top of the door card, etc. all good. Your door shuts, again, very clean and tidy. Bonnet release there, I'll show you under there in a second. Entry sill and plastics all good. We have a small amount of wear on the sill there, again very common from people just clipping it, getting in and out. There is your AdBlue filler, because obviously it is a Euro 6 van. It's had the rubber mat in it, so that has protected all your flooring. Your dashboard fascia, it did have something affixed to here originally. It was like an electronic tablet thing, so there are 4 holes in your dashboard there. They're not very noticeable if I'm honest with you, but they are there, so we'll point them out to you, okay? The fascia of the dash, not too bad. Glove box has a little button somewhere here, opens up your glove box, there's your book pack in there as well. Top of the dashboard, again, pretty good condition. No major scuffing or damage there. We have airbags on this side, cup holders, air vents all good. Your roof lining, again, pretty clean and tidy. The passenger seats, I'm not half leather. Let's take the leather as being a vinyl, shall we? I'm not convinced there's been animals killed in the making of these seats. So a bit of vinyl. Seats all pretty clean and tidy. There's no major, so there's no fag burn smells or anything like that. Underneath you have additional storage in there as well. And then we have your centre armrest thingamabob that comes down there as well. We have an armrest on the driver's seat. Just noticed that that is a little bit loose actually, so we'll have to just have a look at that there on the bumper there. Fairly sure that should be able to sort that. To open up your bonnet, you need to just click that upwards, and that's just to the left of your Citroen badge there, okay? Have a look at your bonnet. Underneath the bonnet, pretty clean and tidy as you can see. All under here, clean and tidy. Looks to have had a replacement battery at some point. Fuse box all looking good. Top of the engine all looking good. Pretty good engine, to be fair. Doesn't cause me any major grief or anything. We've sold loads of these things now. Coolant is the correct colour coolant for Citroen. There's no contamination in it. All looking good from that point of view as well. Quite sure what the fire brigade are doing here today, but they're making a lot of noise on my video, but they do a good job, don't they? Driver's door card, all looking good. Entry sills, again, small elements of wear from just getting in and out, but on the whole pretty good, as are your pedal rubbers. Driver's seat, you know, a very, very minor little bit of wear there. Seat base on the whole, all pretty good. Electric windows, electric mirrors. Steering wheel, Citroen steering wheel, small element of wear on the steering wheel, nothing major, but it isn't uncommon on these things. Cup holder, air vents, all looking good. If I turn it on, fire it up, you don't need to have your foot on the clutch or anything on this one for it to fire up. We have 54,842 miles. Let's just have a quick look at the it looks to have been recently serviced. It's got 19,800 miles left on the service indicator, so we'll get proof of that for you from the company that ran it. And then the roof, we have your map lights and all of that malarkey on there. Now, the nice thing about these things is this touchscreen unit that we've got going on here. One thing I will say is the aircon could do with a bit of a regas. It isn't quite coming out as cold as I would like, so we'll get it regassed before it goes out the door. Plug in your telephone into this USB point here though, and it'll give you Apple CarPlay and MirrorLink. You've got Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth music anyway. You've also got obviously the all-important air conditioning, electronic stability program, hazard warning lights, interior alarm sensors, locking for the whole van, 12-volt power, USB power, 5-speed manual gearbox with reverse gear all the way to the right and then back towards you, and that will then activate your park distance display on there as well. We have manual lights, we have cruise control with speed limiter, and we have a button on the end of this stalk, runs you through your computer system on the dash here, so it'll give you your range and all of that malarkey. And then this one here does your volume and search controls. There we go. It's a nice spec van, isn't it? Electric windows, electric mirrors, air conditioning, Apple CarPlay, MirrorLink Auto, ABS brakes, twin side loading doors, remote central locking, reverse parking sensors, cruise control with speed limiter. It's in good overall condition, isn't it? There's a few minor bits of cosmetics, but you know, it's a 5-year-old van nowadays, isn't it? So in actual fact, pretty good condition for the age and the miles. It is a Euro 6 van as well. There are 60 to 70 photos of this van on our website. Our website is vanstoday.com. We are Vans Today Worcester, based in the centre of the country, offering you nationwide delivery, part exchange and finance. If you're worried about who you're buying off, give us a call. If you're worried about who you're buying off, check out our reputation online. We have reviews on Google, on Facebook, on our website. We have a presence on Google, Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. And that's about it really. Feel free, as I say, give us a call 01905 672 080 or email us sales@vanstoday.com. Thanks for looking at the video. If there's going to be of any further help, feel free to give us a shout. Cheers.